Hi, and welcome to Patty Knits and Spins. I'm your host, Patty. You can find me on Ravelry as Patty Sand. I have a group, Patty Knits and Spins, so please come and join us. Today is May 10th, 2014, and this is episode 19. Happy Mother's Day! On today's show, I will be talking about our craft along, what's on my needles, there's a hoe, what's on the spinning wheel, what's off the spinning wheel, stitching, Alaska fun fact, and whatever else crosses my mind. So I guess I'll just jump in and get on with the show. I wanted to thank you all for posting in the chatter thread and the FO thread. There's already some finished objects in our craft along. Our craft along started May 1st and will go on until August 31st. And last week I talked about the Knit Girl Stash Dash, but I gave the wrong dates. Stash Dash starts May 23rd and goes until August 7th. You need to use up 5,468 yards of fiber or yarn. It can be, you can knit, you can crochet, weave, spin. So go over to the Knit Girls and add your stuff there, and then come back and add your stuff on our page, because it's so much fun to see what everybody's doing. And I would like to use the tag of PKS along 14, so we can look and see what everybody did on this knit along, spin along, weave along, fiber along. So please come and join us. On the needles this week, I did start the Game of Thrones mystery knit along. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you should look away right now. I'm knitting this. I got the first clue done. I'm knitting this on Malabrigo sock in the Azul colorway. I'm using size 4 3.5 millimeter needles. I really like how it turned out. It's so nice and soft, and I liked the clue. The next clue I believe is coming out tomorrow, so I will be working on that. And it lives in my Silver Shed USA bag that I've got it tangled up here. I'll have to fix it later, but here it is. It's so cute. I like her bags. They're very nice. And this is the medium size bag. So you should go over. She's on Etsy. Go check her out. Oh boy, I have a problem with this one. This is going to take me a little bit to figure it out. I'll have to do it later. I'm also knitting on my Mystic Spiral Socks by Josh Ricks of the Geonitrix Designs. He also has a podcast called Sword of a Knitter. And here it is. This is Desert Vista Dye Works and her Viso base, which is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. There's 462 yards in the colorway laser tag. And if you remember last week, I was on the heel of the first sock. I had to rip it back a little bit because it wasn't long enough, so I knit it and got it back. And here we go. And here's the hoe. It was a little tight since I'm knitting these on the 2.25. I thought I was knitting them on the 1.5, 2.5 millimeter. So it was a little tight, and I went ahead and blocked it to see if it would fit, and it does fit. And Josh is using the OMG heel by Megan Williams of the Stockinette Zombies. So here's what the pattern looks like. And I am getting it. I matched it up. So I'm very, very happy about that. And it seems to be matching up perfectly, so that'll be great. I usually don't worry about the matching up, but I figured I might as well do it this time. This is my 5th stripy sock of the year. So I am very happy to have 5 being on my 5th pair of stripy socks. And this is living in my Fat Squirrel bag by Amy Beth. Since those are the only two things on my needles right now, I'm thinking about starting my, starting Viagence by Martina Ben. I might be doing it in this cotton fine yarn. It's by Brown Sheep Company. It is a lace weight cotton. Let's see, it's 8% cotton, 20% merino wool. There's 222 yards in each one of these. I think that's 50 grams. So I'm thinking that I have 8 of these. So I might go ahead and do the Viagence in this to put it against Dash Dash. And since Viagence looks like it's such a mindless knit, it might be a good thing to try to do in between everything else I try to get done. So that is my plans coming up. So, what's on the wheel? I finished my Mountain Colors 100% Targhee top in the Copper Mountain colorway. I don't know if I remember saying last week that I didn't split the braid evenly, so the first 2 ounces, or the first spin, the first ply I should say, I'm sorry. The first ply I got 222 yards of a 2-ply. I always overply mine, you can probably see it. Oh, I always overply because I like a really tight twist. So it does do a little bit of spin at the end, and that's alright with me because I think it turns out okay. And I do remember saying last week that I had taken the first 2 ounces and split it up like a pencil roving, very thin. I didn't do that with the second 2 ounces. I just spun it straight from the braid. And I think I flipped it so that instead of starting with the same color at each end, I think I started with the ending color of the second. So hopefully that made sense. Because it's mostly barber poled. There is some times when the colors actually do match up, but for the most part it's barber poled. And what I had left on my bobbin, my first bobbin, I had 98 yards of a 2-ply left. So I did an Andean braid, or Andean bracelet, I'm sorry, and plied it together on itself. Got 90 yards, so I have a total of 320 yards of probably anywhere from a fingering to a sport weight, I think, because some of it's thin and some of it's thick. So I'm very happy with this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It could be a great fingerless mitts, or a hat and short mitts maybe, like wristers. I don't know. I'll have to think on it. But that's what's off the wheel, which I'm really glad this is off the wheel, because I decided to start after that the brown BFL. I believe I said I got this from my local yarn store, and it is Louette. Hopefully you can see that. Louette BFL. And I will do 2 ounces of this and then 2 ounces of the gray and ply them together. And that will be my summer project. Like I said before, I will be spinning those 2 colors and then grabbing one of my pretty colored ones, so I won't get so bored of having to spin the brown and gray. So after I'm done spinning the brown and gray, this is what's going to go next. It's the loop bat. Her Sing Doubles. So it'll be so much fun. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Stitching. I went ahead and got a lot of stitching done this week. When I started, I couldn't stop. So I grabbed my Once Upon a Time by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery in their Stitch Along, and I finished May. So May is all done, which is the beanstalk. The name just left me. Peter and the Beanstalk? No. Jack and the Beanstalk. Oh my word. Sorry, I don't know where I got Peter from, Peter and the Wolf, but no. This is Jack and the Beanstalk. And after I got done with that, I decided that since June will probably be pretty busy with the June month of Once Upon a Time and the June starting of the Halloween Town, that I should probably finish the Aloha Summer Sampler. And I just finished the Luau Girl, or the Hula Girl, today. So, it's all done. So now I have to figure out how I'm going to frame this and hang it up in the house for summertime. This is a lot of fun. The colors are great. I would definitely say if you like summer and you think that these are cute, you should go to the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery and pick up the pattern for yourself. It's a great pattern. A lot of fun. Wow, I can't believe how fast this video has gone this week. On the Alaska Fun Fact, I have some facts about Alaska salmon. There is 5 different species of Alaska salmon. There is a king, a coho, a sockeye, chum, and a pink. I have caught a pink and a coho. We call coho silver salmon. They are a nicer fish and bigger fish. Kings are the best. They make great smoked salmon. Yum! But I've caught, like I said, I've caught a pink and I've caught some silver salmon in Valdez. The year I caught the best silver salmon that I've ever caught was a couple of years ago. We went down for the Women's Derby in Valdez. I caught a 13-pound and my daughter-in-law caught, I think, a 10 or 11-pound. We had to go past the harbor and further into the ocean, you know, just on the outskirts, but still there. There were ice chunks in the water. It was very cold, 45-minute boat ride, but it was a lot of fun. And the fish were bigger. And the reason we had to do that is that the salmon had not come in closer when they decided to do the Women's Derby. I didn't win a prize. I came in 52nd or 53rd, something like that, which is okay. I didn't necessarily want to win a prize. I just wanted to go fishing. So I like going fishing in Valdez. It's a lot of fun. And I want to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day, especially you, Auntie Beth. I remembered. To you. I hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day, Auntie Beth. Love to you and to all. Let's see. So, I hope everyone has a great week, and whatever you craft to your heart's content. Bye, everybody.